You know, we see them headlining massive festivals, literally packing out local clubs. And it's easy to wonder, how do they actually get there? Well, let's jump right into this explainer and uncover the exact roadmap for turning your absolute love for music into a full-fledged DJ career.
So, here's the roadmap we're following today. We'll look at the making of a DJ, your educational pathway, funding that training, what life is actually like behind the decks, and finally, how to scale up your career. All right, Section 1, the making of a DJ. Do you have the spark?
Let's start with the basics. At their core, a disc jockey or DJ is an entertainer. Their whole job is to mix different sources of recorded music for a live audience. Now, the term DJ kind of reminds us of a time when these folks worked almost exclusively with physical vinyl records, hence the word disc. Today, though, it's mostly digital music files on laptops. But honestly, the ultimate goal of reading a room and entertaining a massive crowd remains exactly the same.
What's really wild to me is that before you invest a single dime into flashy gear, it all boils down to the human element. Do you naturally possess these 3 essential personality traits? First up, obviously, you've got to enjoy music. But beyond that, you need excellent communication skills. Think about it. Reading a crowd and connecting with an audience, that's a two-way dialogue, even if you never pick up a microphone. And finally, you absolutely need to be a creative person to seamlessly blend tracks and build a totally unique vibe.
Moving right along to Section 2, your educational pathway, and building that foundation.
A lot of people think becoming a pro DJ is just, buying a controller and messing around in your bedroom. But there's actually a formal, structured educational process you can follow. It's a clear 1-2-3 pathway. First, you complete your 10+2 in literally any stream. No strict subject requirements here, which is great. Second, you can either grab a specific diploma in DJing or even pursue a full bachelor's degree in performing arts or music. And then step 3, pursuing an internship program to get that absolutely crucial boots-on-the-ground experience.
And you have a ton of options for this training, whether you're looking at the Asian Academy of Film and Television, Dreambeats, or Electronic Academy up north in Delhi and Noida, or maybe heading to Mumbai for Azaredo Acoustics or Global DJ Music Production. Oh, and there's the I Love Music Academy in Gurgaon, too. These specialized hubs are popping up everywhere.
Okay, Section 3, funding your training. Let's talk about the financial reality. So, what is this actually going to cost? You're looking at an estimated range between 10,000 and 100,000 rupees. Now, I know that's a pretty wide gap, but it just naturally varies depending on the specific institute and, of course, how long the program is.
But, hey, do not let the higher end of those numbers scare you off. The mainstream financial support available here is fantastic. You can tap into the National Scholarship Portal for central and state government schemes, or look into merit scholarships offered directly by the institutes. If you're leaning towards loans, the Vijayalakshmi portal is there for education loans plus regular bank loans. And get this, states like West Bengal, Odisha, and Bihar even offer student credit cards to help fund your education. It's totally doable.
Right, let's dive into Section 4, life behind the decks. What does the gig actually look like? Once you're trained and out there working, what's the take-home pay? The approximate monthly salary for a DJ ranges between 15,000 and 85,000 rupees. Keep in mind, this is just an indicative starting and mid-level range. Once you're an experienced pro and you've built up a massive following, you can definitely earn way beyond that. And where exactly is your new office? Well, it's pretty dynamic. You could be working in clubs, radio stations, concert venues, or even those massive, sprawling music festivals. Or, you don't have to tie yourself down at all. You absolutely have the option to go the freelance entrepreneur route, booking your own gigs and building your own brand. But time for a quick reality check on the work environment. Your office hours? Definitely not 9 to 5. You'll be traveling locally a lot, working both indoors and outdoors, and keeping some seriously irregular hours. When everyone else is off for the weekend or celebrating holidays, yep, you are on the clock bringing the party to life. On a really positive note, though, this field is highly inclusive with solid opportunities available for the differently abled. All right, Section 5, scaling up your career, aiming for the summit. Your journey doesn't have to end at just mixing other people's tracks. Once you master the basics as a DJ, step 2 is evolving into a music producer, creating your very own sounds. After that, the sky is literally the limit. Step 3 could be starting your own record label, collaborating with major artists, or leveraging your connections to become a heavy-hitting club promoter. If you want to see this kind of evolution in the real world, just look at Snehal Shah, also known as DJ Rink.
She's celebrated as the Desi Diva of Bollywood dance music, and her story is so inspiring because she stepped into what's traditionally been a very male-dominated industry and just absolutely conquered it. She started with a solid foundation as a sound engineer from Government Polytechnic and then scaled up to become a top Indian female DJ and a seriously prolific music producer.
Just how prolific are we talking? She's produced over 2,000 Bollywood records. I mean, wow! That is the absolute textbook example of taking those foundational DJ skills, evolving into production, and scaling a career right to the very summit of the industry. So, we've laid out the whole roadmap for you. The personality traits you need, the educational pathway, the financial realities, and the incredible heights you can reach. The blueprint is right there. But, with technology evolving so fast and the line between DJ and producer constantly blurring, how are you going to define the sound of the next generation? Armed with everything in this explainer, are you ready to press play on your DJ career?